What's up, everyone? We are going live. Is my head cut off? Kind of looks that way. Let's see. All right. Is that a little better? Hold on a sec, guys. Okay. Theo, what's up, dude? We're going to be doing a little live training today. Trying to fix this cam. What's up, Anthony? Pyle, what's up, brother? From France, huh? Sweet. What time is it over there in France? You're on like this side of the world, I think. It's like daytime over here. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so set up the cam, make sure we're looking good. Can you guys hear me okay? Why does my head look like it's cut off?
Is it?
Yeah.
Go back there and fix it.
Let's see. We're fixing the cam right now, making sure our head and our legs are all in the all in the shot here. So while Natalia's getting that fixed, we're let's talk about what we're gonna do today. So we just woke up a little while ago, and every morning we do a little morning training. You know, it's part of our flow training method, our flow training practice. So we have a morning routine that we do, and hold on. The bench is not. This part ain't in. Direct a little that way. There we go. So I did a couple of live trainings just the other day, and I had a lot of fun with it. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and just play around with this, you know. And my goal is to be able to go and share what I'm training, like the way I actually train. And instead of just doing short 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute workouts, which are great, but I want to go and share with you guys my actual training, like what I actually do every single morning, what Natalia and I do, you know, throughout the day in our training, like what we really do, not just the, hey, let me show you what to do. It's very different, you know. And the moves that we're going to be doing are really simple. This is the same training that's on the YouTube video. I think it's called like Daily Morning Practice or Flow Training or something like that. So this is the flow training method. So basically, flow training method, guys, is where the idea is to move the energy around in the body, to get the energy flowing in the body. So this way we can make our body strong and be able to relax our body and get our body to be very agile. And the purpose of that is, number one, you know, look good, right? You have a nice body. You may not, you know, you can look like a bodybuilder, but you're going to have to do a little more weights, you know, and it's okay. You can do any type of thing with flow training, you know, any type of exercise. The basis of it is to go ahead and, number one, have a good looking body, but more importantly, to be able to go and make your body strong and at the same time make your body relax. So this way your body's able to let go of any type of uncomfortableness, like stress, like fear, nervousness, and stagnation of energy. Because when we can let go of that in our body, we feel good. Our bodies feel good, and when our bodies feel good, our mind can think more positive. And so that's what I am now helping people do, is not only build a nice looking body, but also to go ahead and help people make their bodies feel good. And the way we make our bodies feel good is so simple. Just let go. Our bodies naturally feel good. You know, we weren't born to not feel good. That's our birthright to feel good. But over time in all these years, we start to accumulate stress, we start to accumulate tension, and we don't get the energy flowing enough in the body to go ahead and let it go. So what happens is we start accumulating it over time. And over time, over all these years, our natural state is not feeling that good anymore. you know? And so we work out and things like that. Working out can build muscle, it can make you strong and all this stuff. But working out doesn't always let your body go. Some workouts do, some workouts don't. Workouts like yoga, like asanas, you know, where you're doing all these different poses and all these different things, you know. I was like, this is Mike doing yoga. No, you know, those, it's really good. It's really helpful for letting go, but it doesn't really shape the muscles. It doesn't give you a nice looking physique, you know, and nothing against people who do yoga. It's awesome. You know, before somebody like me coming from a bodybuilding background, it's like, yes, I like to have some chest muscles, some delts, some lats and things like that. And a lot of the yoga practices, you know, one of the best guys doing yoga, they're not really, you know, what's the word? You know, it's like, it's not like they have a bad body, but you know, they don't have a super muscular body. And again, it's okay. It's all based on preferences, right? I look super thin compared to how I used to look. So it really just depends. But what I wanted to do was to be able to create a type of training program, a training method that allows somebody to build muscle so this way they look good, and also be able to get the body to be able to relax and let go of all the stress and frustration stuff. So when our body feels good and it looks good, our mind can also be really happy, you know? And our body and our mind is tied in together. It's one. It's a mind-body connection, body-mind connection, you know? So there's a lot in this method and how to think and how to train, things like that. But one part of it, and the part that we do every single morning, is our morning flow, you know? And this is gonna be about an hour long. And it's something we do every single morning, and it's the foundation. It's the foundation for this type of training. Because once we go ahead and get the body to be relaxed, get the body to be strong, get the energy flowing in the body, then the other things, the other stress and frustrations in our life that comes from our mind, that will be much, much, much easier to deal with. It'll be much easier to deal with because the foundation of us, our body, which is what we live off of, which is what our mind is coming from. If we don't have this body, you're not going to hear your mind. You know, your brain is part of your body. You know, it's all the same. Your brain needs oxygen. Your brain needs energy, right? So when we take care of the foundation of our being, of who we are, we take the foundation, which is the body, we make it strong. We make it super healthy. We get the energy flowing, you get it to relax. Now, it will be so much easier to go ahead and think with a positive mindset. To be able to see like the good things in life, you know, and see the positive in every situation instead of the opposite. So, for you guys watching, if you guys like to join, jump on in. You don't need any equipment. The only thing that I'm gonna be doing is I have chairs that I'm gonna be doing some dips on, and I have my beam, wooden beam up here above. I don't think you guys can see it, where I'll be doing some pull-ups on. Besides that, I'm gonna use this pole here to do some handstand push-ups. That's it. So you don't really need any equipment. If you don't have chairs available for dips, or if you don't have a pull-up bar somewhere to do pull-ups, you can modify it by doing some prone cobras. You know, which I can do a set, or I can do a few. Oh, so Natalia says she's gonna go ahead and do the prone cobras. Oh yeah, because you don't do the pull-ups usually. Yeah. So okay, so you can just watch Natalia. You know, prone cobras on the ground. So a lot of ways to go and modify. One other thing I want to go ahead and share with you guys before we get started, because once we get started, man, we're gonna go with the flow. You know, is that all the exercises can be modified. You know, we do the best we can. And if you're feeling strong, you know, you're pushing yourself and you're doing maybe an exercise that's a little challenging. And if you're kind of tired, or, you know, or if you're really sore, or whatever the case is, or if you're just a beginner and starting off, you know, it's been a while since you trained, then you just do an easy version, you know? It's all good, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is just to be consistent, right? Just be consistent, just do the best you can. And above all of that, have fun. Have fun. You know, I don't preach about that enough, man. I didn't talk about having fun as much before. What's up? Yeah? Natalia's looking at me like,
Yeah, just move a little bit more back and then I can put the camera more down.
okay,
So you can
like
see the
this,
floor.
right here.
Yeah, perfect.
So
Do we have to do something like running? Is a question.
running? Nope. We're gonna run in place. Good question. So what's another? Any other questions I can answer before we get started? We're gonna start here in just a minute. I'm gonna try to fire some answers to some questions really quick, and then we're gonna get started. So, no, you don't have to. You're not gonna be running around anywhere, but we are gonna be doing running in place. So when we get to the exercise part, there's gonna be 4 sections. The first section is getting really loose, getting light. The second section is gonna be body weight training. So we're gonna be doing about 12 different exercises for that. My head cut off.
A bit. Yeah, but if not, you cannot see your practice on the ground.
Okay, cool. It's all right. You guys don't need to see my face. So the second section is gonna be body weight training. We're gonna be doing body weight stuff, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, running, kicking, punching, jumping, planking, lunges, all the basic stuff. And we're gonna do it all right here, So you don't need a lot of room. If you're in your bedroom, you can be doing it, So if you got somebody underneath you, if you're on the second floor, you may need to work on jumping light, landing real light like a kitty, right? Like a cat. Cat jumps, right? So then after that, we're gonna go into stretching. So this is when we start to go ahead and loosen up the muscle. Then afterwards, we're gonna finish off with some breath work. Breath work is incredible. Not only is it really good for your lungs, it's good for your entire body, for your nervous system. There are so many things that breath work is beneficial for. The first thing is just because breath is the most important thing. It's more important than food, more important than water, more important than the pair of pants I got on and this house I'm under, more important than all of it. Because I can live a little while without any of these things. But you take away my air, my breath, give me a few minutes and I'm out, So our ability to breathe and our ability to circulate breath in our body is super, super important. And there's so many different breathing techniques, and the one we're going to do is really simple. So it doesn't take much learning or a learning curve on it. All right, guys ready? Natalia's ready. Okay, so I'm going to start a timer here. Jump on in, I hope. And if you don't have time to jump in right now, no worries. Jump in next time. Turn this timer on. All right. So I'm going to start off doing some hops. So with hops, you want to go ahead and loosen up. Keep the body really loose. So this first section here is light and loose. That means you want to feel light. You want to feel real light. You want to be light in your body. You want to be really loose in every single move. Do your best not to tense up. Keep your body loose. Keep your body relaxed. Tense only what is necessary for the movement. And besides that, loosen everything else. Because our goal is to go ahead and get loose and to let go of tension. Okay. Oh, I got a rest period. Hold on a sec. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. So next, we're gonna go into some self-massage or self-tapping. We'll call full body tapping. You can slap. You can use a closed fist. You can even go with some knuckles. Whatever feels good for you. So we're going to do this for 3 minutes. Tapping is great. Super great for your body. Makes your blood cell, not your blood cells, your veins elastic. Keeps it loose. Get your muscles to be loose. Get your skin stimulated. So now we're on the second minute. The second minute, I like to do my upper body now. Use whatever pressure you like, you know? Sometimes I like to go hard. Sometimes I just go soft. Just kind of depends. This is what flow training is about. You see? You don't have to be structured to just one way of doing things. The reason why, number one, all of us are different. You know? Every person is different, every person's unique. So, this evolved way of training, I'm gonna spend the next minute here on my head. Oh, I love this one. I spent a whole minute here, opening up all of it. So, everybody's different. And so, our training can be unique for each person. So what I'm showing you guys is kind of like the foundation, the philosophy. But once you learn the philosophy of flow training method, you can do all kinds of movements to accomplish the same thing. You see, it's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't know if it's the best analogy, but there's a lot of ways to go ahead and accomplish something. And what we're accomplishing here is a good-looking body, healthy body, strong body, a relaxed body. So, okay. So, up and down, we're going to breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hold. Now 10 circles with your neck. Other direction. Left and right. And exhale. Ah, that feels great. Feel that, Natalia? Mm-hmm. When you hold your breath and you do those circulations, man, it moves energy. Right now, it's like my body just dropped. It's like, oh, okay. I can just meditate so easily now, or just lay down and just fall asleep. So relaxed. All right. So warming up the hands. Okay, so now let's do some longevity. So let's charge up the hands here. We're bringing some chi into the hands. Chi is basically like energy. So let's go up and down our nose 7 times. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come a little closer here just so you guys can see. Up, okay. So, here we go, just like that. I'm gonna go a little closer. All right, so this way you can see that I'm rubbing side of my nose up and down. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and charge this back up. Bring more chi to the hands. We're gonna go around the eyes. 1, 2, direction of the eyebrows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's charge it back up. So these are called longevity exercises because they're here to go ahead and stimulate and to enhance the senses. Put on your gears. Let's do 7 rotations. 1, 2, 3. Just press your gears. 4, 5, 6, 7. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Charge up the hands again. Now we're gonna go and rub on our nose. Put it on our nose. Let's do about 7 rotations. Opening up the cartilage. Loosening it up. Other direction. Just so we make sure everything is loose. Everything is flowing, right? We don't want our ligaments or our things to get all stiff. All right, so let's charge it up. Now I'm gonna use my knuckles. I'm gonna put it on the side of my temple. I'm gonna press it. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Last time. Hold and release. Charge it back up. We're gonna do the same thing, but under our nose and above our upper lip, right in that little dip area. So let's press right here. 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Release. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Release. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our eyes. So look up, rotate around, all the way around. We're gonna do it 7 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now we're gonna go and use our tongue. Put our tongue above our teeth and behind our lips, our upper lip. We're gonna go in a circle 7 times, both directions. Ready? All right, and here we go. Cool. Other direction. All right. So now our senses are taken care of. There's a lot of other stuff we can do for our senses, but this is just the basics, you know. Okay. So now we're gonna do some drop down arms. So drop down arms here, getting real loose, right? Everything is loose in this section, in part 1. Notice how when I'm dropping down, I'm bending my knees, and I got this double pump here. And if you're starting off, start off by just doing this first. And then once you get down, drop your knees just once, like that. This is the way to start. And then you start getting the rhythm. And then once you start getting the rhythm, now you're flowing. This is good for releasing tension in your entire arms. And also, you can feel it in your chest. We're grounding the energy. Okay, so now we do a heart opener. So a lot of this could be pretty new to you. You know, not a lot of people in the fitness world know about stuff like this. You know, people like Elliot, you know, my friend Elliot Holst, he knows, you know, he knows about stuff like this. You know, there's a few of us, there's a handful of us in training that have been around in fitness for a while, and we discovered that there's new ways to train. New ways to train that not only strengthens the body and make you look good, but it changes your entire mind and energy and everything. Your perspective starts to change. You can actually become like really happy. You can become empowered. You know, you get rid of fear. So a twist. So we've evolved our training. It's not just about throwing some weight around anymore. It's about enhancing our entire life through training. You know, it's like imagine like Shaolin monks. Those guys didn't just kick some ass. You know, those guys, I mean, they were everything. Body and mind completely joined together. Just the amount of discipline, the amount of self-control, self-mastery. Their understanding of life and of themselves is just beyond all normal people's, you know, ways of living. And so this is what we're doing. We're creating like a version of that. Side to side hips. So this way we can be strong, healthy, feeling good. This is similar to like Bruce Lee's philosophy on fighting. If you guys ever familiar with his philosophy of fighting, Jun-Ku Do. When I first studied it when I was younger, I was so confused. I took a little Taekwondo, you know, a little bit, like a year or two. You know, a little bit of martial arts when I was younger. But I'm like trying to figure out his form, and it's like his form has no form. And I was just lost. I was like, what? I don't get it. And now I get it, because the flow training method is that. You know, basically like what Bruce Lee did with fighting. You know, except kidney bounce. Here, let me go and show you here. Put the back of your wrist on your kidney and just bounce, you know? And then you can move your arm a little bit like this, and the bouncing also brings in some momentum, making it easier. And then you can move it down. You can move it down, now you massage your lower back, and then I start from the top, and I kind of work my way down. I love this move. This move is really good for kidneys, for lower back, and also kind of warms up. It puts my shoulders in a different position, you know? So flow training method is similar to that. There's no actual specific form. And the reason why is because everybody's different. We all got different goals, different interests, you know? And let's go do some arm swings. We got different interests. And so we can't say that one style of training is better than another style of training. I'm a fitness guy, so I like building muscles. I like doing athletic stuff. So this type of stuff works good for me. If somebody else, if they're a dancer, or they're a rock climber, or someone's another, they like other things. Maybe they're a jogger, they like to run. Then it doesn't mean that all this stuff will be, it's not that it's not good for them, but they may not be interested. But it doesn't matter, because it's not about the specific movements. What it is, it's about what it is we're actually accomplishing. And what we're accomplishing, other direction, is we're getting the energy to flow in the body. Because when our energy flows in the body, we don't have any more problems with health. Sicknesses can't even touch us. Our mind becomes super, super positive. We don't see the bad side of things anymore. It's not that we don't know it's there. We just simply don't care. We have hope and faith. We're not afraid of the unknown, not fearful. We don't have anxiety. We can give two shits about what other people think of us, while at the same time we love them. We love them and care about them. But no, I'm sorry, they ain't gonna control our life anymore. No, you know? It's like, I love you, but I'm not gonna go ahead and live my life because you want me to do it that way, you know? So, raise the roof. So that was to lift the energy up. Now we're feeling real light. So now we're gonna get to part two. Part two is doing some body weight training. So first one, push-ups. Do whatever version you like. If regular push-ups are too easy, do some clapping push-ups. You know, do some one-hand push-ups. Whatever you want. If this is tough, do it on your knees. You know? If you need a rest, just rest. You see? There's no specific standard. You just do the best you can. Do the best you can. Like if I wasn't talking and I'm just straight up working out, then probably get in an extra rep or two. But no big deal. This is the best I can do right now. Next move is pull-ups. So Natalia, she's gonna be doing prone cobras. I'm gonna be doing some pull-ups here. Woo. All right, next we got dips. Oh. Next we got handstand push-ups, or you can do pike. Whoa. Whew. Okay, now we got squats. So there's no scheduled rest when we're doing our flow training practice. You rest when you need to. And if you don't need to, just keep going. The reason for is not about building muscle or burning fat. It's about always making it challenging. Lunges. So, to access flow state consciousness, it's a state of consciousness where you're super present. All of your attention is in that present moment. And the two things that somebody would need to experience in order to access flow state is high challenge followed by high skill. So high challenge, by not having any scheduled rest, doesn't matter if I'm super in shape or not in shape, it's tough. You know? All right, leg raises. Whew. The second thing is high skill set. We got, I'll tell you guys after this. Run in place. Or run in a circle around somebody you love. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. Da-da-da-da-da. I know, I want to. Little pebbles. That's the thing about training barefoot. I'm used to the hard surface now. But man, them little rocks still be getting me. So, what I was saying earlier, before starting to do those leg raises, that put me out of breath. Kicks. Look at this, we got synchronized kicks. Nah. Why you gotta compete with me?
No. Competition.
So like I was saying, those two things for flow state consciousness. Number one, challenge. Number two, high skill set. Because we do this every morning, our skill set and how to do this becomes really high. Or anybody doing this, they do the same thing, law of repetition. You do the same thing over and over, you get good at it, your skill set becomes really high. And you guys, you can look this up on Wikipedia. You know, type in flow state and you'll learn about it. Strikes. One of the things that really drawn me to flow state consciousness was the fact that when somebody's in flow state, they're super happy. Super happy. You got no problems. It ain't that everything is going right in your life. You know, there could be all kinds of stuff going on. But the person doesn't feel problematic. They don't feel frustrated. You know, they're happy. You know, they're joyful. And so I started to study into it. And then I realized that a lot of my training was to access flow state. Jumps. Oh. That's good. I love jumps. All right, plank. So since then, I started studying it more. Oh. So remember I mentioned, always do the best you can do. This is the best plank I can do right now. Without collapsing. Oh. It's a little difficult to talk and train. I'm gonna do the best I can. Ooh. Okay, back to some push-ups. So, I'm gonna go with little close grip. Little close grip push-ups. Working that inner chest. Getting them gains. Getting them striations. All right, this round I'm gonna shut up and train. Talk to you guys after this. I'm gonna do some underhand. Oh. Dips.
chairs are higher than usually.
Yeah. I can barely feel my arms. Handstand push-ups, so pike. I'm opting for pike. Selamat pagi.
Selamat siang. Is it already afternoon? No.
Okay, squats. And we always do flow training on an empty stomach. Energy. We have more energy. Energy can flow better. But of course, when it comes to intense training like this, you can feel it. But either way, because the purpose is to move energy around, so we wait till we're done with our practice before we eat. If we have food in our stomach, it's harder to circulate energy. All right, run in place. kicks. Oh. Strikes. And I do different types of strikes. Sometimes I do little short uppercuts like this. Sometimes I do little jabs. Sometimes I just swing. Sometimes I'll do little combos. So just whatever I feel like doing for the day. Jumps. That's it for me. Alright, see some planks. Whew.
Oh.
We'll call this the resting plank. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like doing right now. Whew. Yeah, this ain't no joke. Ain't no edits in here. Straight through, baby. Whatever I got, I'm giving it all. Okay, let's go into, nah, we'll leave it. We're going to our stretching now for relaxation and flexibility. Close your eyes, wipe the sweat off, grab your toes or your ankles, forward fold. So the more you relax, the deeper you can go. Push your body, but do not strain it. Legs open. Before full down the middle. Slow down your mind. Empty your thoughts. We're going to be practicing. We're practicing presence. Practicing being here in the moment. We don't need to think about what we're going to do later or what we did before. We're going to put all of our attention here in our body and in our breath. Tense only what is needed for the move. Relax everything else. Come up towards the center. Right leg stretch. Relax the mind. Focus on the breath. Calm the body. Connect to the energy. Connect to the sensation that's inside your body. Doing this is going to help the mind slow down. And you'll be able to go deeper into meditation. Meditation is not just sitting still. Meditation can happen anytime, even when you're moving. Simply when your mind is not active anymore and our attention is in the now. Come up towards the center. Let's go to the left. When our attention is in the now and we're in the present moment, we are meditating. And the more you practice meditation, and the more you practice silence in your mind, the more often you'll find you're meditating. Or what I just like to call being in presence. And when we're in the present moment, problems, worries, all of those things does not exist. We're still able to solve the problems we have. We're still able to take action and create solutions to things that we need to do. But when we're in the present moment, come up towards the center. Let's do a side bend to the right. When we're in the present moment, we simply just don't judge those events as problems. We don't judge those events with our emotions. We simply just look at what's going on and we come up with the best solution at the time, at that moment. And then without hesitation, without resistance, we take the action and take care of it. That's the power of the presence. That's the power when we can move beyond our mind. When we move beyond our mind now becomes our tool. But our mind doesn't run our life. We run our life. Come up towards the center. Let's go to the left side. We run our life. Our willpower, what we desire, we're able to do, we're able to execute. We don't run into resistance in our mind, like complaining and blaming when we want to do something, or telling ourselves, trying to procrastinate. We don't have resistance in our body. Our body doesn't feel like doing it. Our body is tired. Our body feels like sitting down instead of getting up. Our body doesn't feel like doing the actual physical work, whatever it is. We don't have that anymore. Our mind and our body are aligned to serve us because we are the master of our mind. We are the master of our body. Come up towards the center. pigeon. Bend my left leg, straighten the right leg, come down. This way. So when we become the master of our mind and our body, now we're in control of our life. More so is we're in control of ourselves. Everything we want to accomplish in our life, we have to be in control of ourselves because it's us that's doing things. But years ago, I started to realize that having self-control was one of the most valuable things, the most powerful things. Because we are the thing that creates our life. And if we don't have control over ourselves, over our thoughts, over our actions, our ability to take action, then how can we ever create a life that we want? And how can we actually be happy? You see, our happiness now becomes dependent on people around us. It becomes dependent about situations and events. And so sometimes when things are going good around us, we're happy, and the other times when it's not, we're not. And that's not a fun way to live, you know. When our life is up and down constantly, and happy and sad, happy and sad. And while life is like that, it's a cycle. Lay down, do a spinal twist. Take your right knee, bring it to the left side of the floor. Make sure your knee touches the ground, or turn your head to the right. Even though it's a cycle, we can still do the best we can to respond to what happened on the outside. We can still have control over our emotions, over how we respond, how we experience things. We can't control people, and we can't control nature, we can't control a lot of things. We can't control them. And Nelson Mandela, you know, A Long Walk to Freedom. I never read that book. Somebody that's read it told me how good it is. And I have that book in a storage in Austin. But I know what the book is generally about. And you know, the guy went to jail for like 20 something years. And he learned how to be happy. He learned how to be, because he knew he couldn't control the outside world. His outside world was a jail, was a prison. But he learned how to control the inside. From that, he grew more than he ever could have. That's the thing, man. I see about the way we live. We do the best we can and create the life we want. Come on towards the middle. Take both knees, bring it to the chest, wrap your arms around your legs, pulling out the elbows if you can, or holding at your wrists. Or put your feet together, knees together. Point your chin at your knees. Keep your spine flat. That's the thing, you know. I used to work out, try to make money, try to have a lot of friends, all this stuff. But ultimately, it's to be happy. And I talk to people, everybody says that, everybody agrees. Go ahead and let go. Lay in Shavasana here for about 10 seconds. Everybody agrees that happiness is the most important. It's more important than anything else. But I look around and I rarely find a lot of happy people. Everybody's kind of, man, so. Raise your leg above the head. Go into a plow. Feet together, knees together. I realized something ain't right. Everybody wants to be happy. But how come most people are not happy? They don't have that good, joyful feeling, that excitement. They're not having fun. Slowly raise the leg down. So now just lay here and relax for a minute. You know, it's like everybody says, they try to tell people that they're happy. But when I see those people, when I meet those people, I see their facial expressions, I look into their eyes, and a lot of times, you know, I don't see happiness. Instead, I see like fear, I see sadness, I see beat down, tiredness. That's not happy, you know. That's just getting by, just living. It's not thriving. All right, guys. So that was part number 3. So now we're going into the last section here. So this last section is breath work, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Deep breaths, and we're gonna take deep inhales and just followed by regular exhales. It'll look like this. So you do it at your own speed, and we're gonna do this for about 2 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna exhale all of the breath from our body, and then we're going to hold without breathing in. And we're gonna do that as long as we can. Hold it as long as we can. And then after that, when we need to breathe in, we're gonna slowly breathe in through the mouth. And then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna hold the breath inside as long as we can. And then we're gonna exhale when we can't hold it any longer. We're gonna exhale slowly, again, through the mouth. All the breath is through the mouth right now. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. So then we're gonna slowly exhale through the mouth. And then we do 20 deep inhales, and then we repeat again. Exhale all the breath, hold, exhale, hold. And then when we can't hold any longer, we're gonna take a deep breath in, inhale, hold. And then when we can't hold any longer, we're gonna exhale everything through the mouth. 20 deep inhales, and then repeat again. Exhale, hold, inhale, hold, 20 deep inhales. Exhale, hold, inhale, hold, 20 deep inhales. We're going to keep going until the timer is done. We've got maybe about 6 minutes left, 5 minutes left. So you can do it at your own speed. Let's begin. Your eyes closed. Whenever you're ready, slowly make your way up. If it feels good to lay down, you can also just remain laid down. So I'd like to take a moment now. Usually we'll sit here in meditation. It's really easy to meditate because the body is completely relaxed, completely calm. The energy is flowing, no resistance. Then after that, I'll meditate anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes up to about maybe 10 to 20 minutes. Again, just what I feel like doing for the day. Then afterwards, I'll sit here, connect to the energy in the body. Feel the calmness, feel the relaxation. I like to get familiar with this feeling inside the body. And every time when we do the practice, we become more familiar with the state of calmness, the state of relaxation, the state where our bodies can let go, feel good. See, being calm and relaxed, feeling good, this is our natural state. This is the way we should feel all the time. Well, depending on your profession, depending on your activities for the day, you may be tense, you may need to exert extra energy. But outside of those times in our day, we should be able to come back to a state of calmness, a state of relaxation. And doing this practice every morning gets our body to become familiar with this feeling, this state of being. So then afterwards, when we go throughout the day, if there's ever any event in our life that could trigger us, get a little upset or bothered, we just simply remember this state of being. We simply remember how this feels like, the way we feel right now after practice. And by remembering this feeling, we can get our bodies to go right back into this feeling. And when we do that, our bodies would instantly let go. Whatever frustration, whatever stress that was just triggered will be gone. And it'll never get stored in our body because we simply let it go the moment it happens. And if we don't store stress, tension, frustrations in our body, then we won't store it in our mind. Then our days become happy, joyful. And when we're happy and joyful and our body feels good, believe that's a path towards being happy, towards feeling free, towards us being able to express freely who we are, bring to the world unique gifts that every one of you, every one of us have. We all have something to share, something to give, something to contribute to this world. And when we can not have to worry about frustrations and stress, when we're having fun in life and we're enjoying life, our expressions of those things, I believe, come out more easily, more smoothly. Then we're operating our life in flow, never resisting, going with the flow of things. Whenever you're ready, just open your eyes. For you guys that are joining us today in our morning practice, thank you for joining. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure Natalia enjoys it. And this is something we do every morning. So thanks for watching. We appreciate you for watching, for taking your time out to check out what it is that we have to share. And much love. All right. Let me read some comments. Who that? His babe. Yeah. Pimond. Yeah, that's Natalia. She's my babe. She's my woman, my love. And that's Tequila there in the back barking. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.